everyone, and welcome to another Trophy Mages episode with me, PaddyBMtG. Today we're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. Once it's done loading. But before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsors. First off, all the other shows on the network with CCMTG. So that's Constructive Criticism, Limited Time Only, and Common Knowledge. You can visit them at constructivecriticism.com. Best way to support us as streamers is going to be at our Patreon, patreon.com/thetrophymages. There you can unlock cool benefits and other rewards. You can also shop at Inked Gaming, inkedgaming.com. They are the place to go for your gaming supplies needs, whether it's like a playmat, dice bag, deck box. You can upload your custom image, and if you use our coupon code CCMTG10, you'll get 10% off your order. So it looks like Arena is up. Let's go to our decks, and today we're going to be playing some blue-white control. Falling over. That Nemesis Turbo Fog is kind of taken over on Magic Online. Hopefully it hasn't spilled over too much into Magic Arena, but we'll see. So, I believe this is Spencer's list that he was using to take down the PPTQ he won. I think they used this deck at the RPTQ. This deck is sweet. So let's take a look. Just a quick look over here. So it seems that he's on one Gearhulk, no pull, and it looks like the Fumigates have been replaced with Cleansing Nova. Is it just... Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the pull from tomorrow. Alright, one pull, one commit. I think that's right. So 4 Disallows, 4 CLOAs. What's that? 4 Blink of an Eyes, 4 Scatters. Or 2 Scatters. A main deck Negate, 2 Search for Azcanta. So basically your standard blue-white control deck. I don't know. I think Cleansing Nova is much better than Fumigate. I don't know if you need the life as much. Let's see. So SideBoard. Okay, so he's on the Knight of Grace SideBoard with a couple histories as well. So hopefully, I think we board those in against something like Turbo Fog, where they cut down on their fogs, and they bring in a bunch of negates and such, like in the Control Mirror. Oh yeah, and anything with Fatal Push, yeah, obviously, because the Hexproof from black. Aether Meltdown's interesting, some more negates. So 1 Fumigate in the sideboard, some Lyras. Interesting choice on the Forsake the Worldly. I guess that's just hedging against Godpharaoh's Gift. And you can bring it in against Scrap Heap Scrounger. Over Invoke the Divine. Oh, there's the side X. Okay, sweet. Well, let's get into a constructed tournament. Let's go. So we get 500 gold for casting 20 white or red spells. We'll see if we can do that today. What's our other bonus here? A win bonus for 250 gold. Okay. So with 4 more wins, we get a pack from this reward. That'd be cool. Alright. Let's play competitive constructed. Other thing we have going on is we still have some of these beta codes to give out. So if you follow our stream today, we'll get you hooked up. We'll message you with that. So, other question for you, Spencer, before we get going here. Is it better to use the gems or gold? Yeah. Okay. Gold is like play points? Okay, sweet. Well, that answers that question. Right. The other thing I like about playing Control on Arena is there's no, like, timing out. So you can continue to, you can just win without having to worry about losing to your clock like on MTGO. You still have to play quickly so that it doesn't like pass the turnover with their like if you take too long on your turn, but there's no limit to the time. Alright. Alright, this hand looks great. We've got 3 lands, perfect mana, a counterspell, some cast outs. We'll keep. And looks like we are going first. Yeah. Maybe. Looks like they're deciding on their hand. And they will mulligan down to 6. That's pretty good. Go to 5. Hey, they went to 5. 4. Four. No, I'm not Newmont. They scried 1 on top. Alright. So here, I think I'm going to lead on planes. We might cycle one of these cast outs. We'll see what we're playing against and decide that. Forest. Okay. Another Disallow. That's pretty good. Green black. Ramp. Okay. Druid of the Cow. I think I will... We have these 2 Disallows, so I think I am going to cycle cast out in response. Here. Perfect. We hit our 4th land. That is what we are looking for. Our turn. Teferi is nice. We'll pass it back over. We have Disallow at the ready for any big threat that they ramp into. Ooh. It's a Sapperling deck, huh? When it dies, they create 1, 2. They have 3 cards. I'm probably just disallowing this to be able to be efficient and not waste my mana. They get in for 1. That's okay. Alright, another Disallow is sweet. Now we're just trying to hit our land drops so we can cast this Teferi. In fact, I might, since we drew this other Disallow, I might cycle this other cast out as well. So we can try and hit that. Slimefoot the Stowaway. Oh, you're gross. Get out of here. Fungal plots. Okay. So we'll probably save our cast out then for that. Alternatively, we could like Teferi minus it if it becomes a problem. Let's just see. One card left. I really want to hit our land drops. Pulling for 2 is not what I want to do yet. Well, let's just pass the turn. Okay, so they didn't cast anything pre-combat. They'll probably attack first. Hit us for 1. I think that's totally fine. We'll take 1. End of turn. Let's cycle this guy. Alright, cool. Blink of an Eye is pretty good. Exile a creature, you get a 1/1. That resolves, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Alright, there is land number 5. I think we are good to play Teferi and plus. That way we can hold up Blink of an Eye and Essence Scatter. Let's draw a card. See what we find. Alright, find a land for next turn. Perfect. What are we waiting on? There we go. Okay. Untap those two, and we'll end the turn. I normally would like to kick Blink of an Eye, but I think that's... we might have to bounce one of their things. So hopefully Teferi will get us there. Alright, so they played Foul Orchard. I wonder what they're going to do here. Sack 2 Saplings, you gain 2 life and draw a card. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll go to combat. Attacking with Druid of the Cow. I think this turn we're fine letting him take 3, going back down to 2. That way next turn we can have... we can kick a Blink of an Eye and still have to ferry around. I like waiting to keep holding up Essence Scatter, which, yeah. Oh yeah, Arch of Orazca. That one's pretty good. How close were we to being blessed? Guess I should have drawn first. Alright, another Essence Scatter. Okay. Well, I think... do I want to... so I've got a choice here. I think... am I okay with casting Blink of an Eye kicked? That lets us have Disallow up this next turn. I think so, because if they sacrifice the 2 saplings, I'm okay with that as well. So let's just do this now. With kicker. We'll return a sapling. Alright, and we drew another Teferi. That's good. So we'll untap Glacial Fortress Islands. We have double blue up, because I forgot about the auto tapper. And we'll pass it over. Yeah, right? Slimefoot the Stowaway, huh? Well, I don't like that, so we'll Essence Scatter. Teferi. Just drawing more Teferis. Plus, see what we draw. Alright, we hit Ipnu. So I'm assuming they just have lands in hand. I think I want to let them attack and kill this Teferi. And then I will pull from tomorrow, end of their turn. But first, let's use our Field of Ruin. I'll go get basic planes. And then we'll let Teferi untap these 2 lands. Come on. End of turn. Sure, you got another tutor. That's fine. We would like to find another cast out or something to deal with this fungal plots, because it is kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have pull for 5. That's pretty good. Let Teferi go down. Draw a card. That's fine. Interesting choice to draw a card and lose your 2 saprolings. End of turn, we'll cast a big ol' pull for tomorrow. I think so. Blue, blue. X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, just a ton of spells. I think we'll pitch this Negate. We've got like 3 other counter spells, so I don't see this deck playing bunch of Negates. So we'll play out our Ipnu Rivulet. Let's go to Teferi. And search for Azcanta. 1 tap. Let's draw a card. Oh man, I see why people love blue-white control. When you're winning, you're just like winning really hard. You do it a lot. You spend more time winning than losing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to discard a card. I guess I will discard this Irrigated Farmland, since we're fine on our colored sources. Now we get to see what they're gonna do. Verdant Force. Oh baby. Let's hit that with an Essence Scatter. Let's Search for Azcanta. I will put Syncopate into my graveyard. I would love to transform Search for Azcanta. Oh, and we're blessed. We blessed up here. Draw. Commit to memory is just what we were looking for. Let's see. So, can we get away with activating Azcanta a couple times? I think we're fine. I think we just passed the turn. Untap 2 lands. I did forget to tap my lands, though. Did you do that? So Teferi Ultimate's at 8. I do like with Arena that when you hover over the cards, it you can see what they're doing. Yeah, Middle Spinner's Puzzle Knot is fine. And I will probably seal away this Druid of the Cowl. Starting to crack that. Draw a card. Playing the waiting game is the other part of this deck. So attack Teferi. I would like to tap my stuff before I seal away on the Druid of the Cowl. So no blocks, attackers, damage, and end of turn. We will activate Azcanta. Alright, there's a cast out. That's what we were looking for. And we will cast out. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, it's to them, they're thinking? What do they want to resolve? Okay, sweet. So white, blue, 3, 4. We'll cast out fungal plots. Let's see what they do here. Alright. Make a sapling. Sweet. Play land. Draw a card. It's technically out of order, but what have you? Cycle that. Okay. Settle the Wreckage is good. Go to combat. No attackers. End of turn. We'll untap Island Plains. And I'm probably going to commit this sapling token when they attack this next turn, because this Teferi is super close to ultimating. Let them declare it as an attacker. that. Valid Soothsayer. 4 mana, 2/3 draw card. How much do they have left in their mana pool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use this Syncopate. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need Syncopate for 6. So non-kick sapling variation. Okay. Let's draw with Teferi. Alright. I think we'll just play Settle the Wreckage. Or we could do this. Destroy all creatures. Combat attack. End of turn, we'll untap these lands. Then next turn we'll ultimate Teferi and cast Memory, which will be sweet. Tendershoot Dryad. No way. No way, Jose. Alright, my turn. Play our land. Get our Teferi emblem. Guess we can wait on the memory. Because we have Glimmer and such. We'll do that. We don't need to give them cards. I think we'll bottom both of these. I don't think we need the seal away. Well, yeah, we have the Essence Scatter. We'll be fine. Let's start hitting their lands. We'll play Teferi. Draw a card, untap 2 lands. Okay, Gearhulk is sweet. Gearhulk, that'll give us... that was like the perfect draw. Let's exile. Let's untap Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And we have just enough mana to do it as well. Yeah, this game is over. Combat, attacks. End of turn. Untap Glacial Fortress Island. They have exactly 7 lands. How perfect. End step, we'll cast Torrential Gearhulk. And let's see how this works. Memory. So our 7 cards weren't that great, but they conceded. So, all right, I won. I'm a winner. That does happen. I like these Lyras in this matchup because they fly over the Saprolings. I think the extra Fumigate is going to be good. I don't think we need the History of Benalia Native Grace plan. We might want Forsake the Worldly to deal with their fungal plots. That seems like a pretty integral card for them. I kind of want to trim the Glimmer. I also don't feel like... Essence Scatters seem fine. Blinks seem fine. This seems like it's just a pretty crazy matchup for us. Maybe trim a search for Azcanta. What does that give us? So the 2 Lyras and the Fumigate. Now I wish it like... Okay, it says we have 60, so we'll do that. So they're going to go first. So this hand has 2 tap lands, Syncopates, but it has a search for Azcanta. And it has a Lyra. They kept 7. I don't think we can mulligan this hand. I think these Syncopates will get him. Ooh, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to draw, was on tap land. Let's us play Search on 2, have Syncopate for 1 up on 3. Alright, Sapling Migration, you got it. Maybe I should have held up the Syncopate on 2, but I think we're fine. Seal Away. I think we need to bin that, unfortunately. We're not worried about what they have on the board. We'll counter what they have coming to play. We just need to hit our land drops. And that was good. We'll play this Memorial to Genius. And hopefully they get a little gluttonous and we get to settle. Oh, chest hurts a little bit. Alright, so attackers, they're going to go in with 2 Saprolings. That's fine. Poison Tip Archer. Yeah. Not playing around Syncopate. We'll do that. Alright, we don't need another Teferi right now, so we'll bin him. Pass the turn back over. We have Settle the Wreckage up. And then next turn we have Lyra, which seems pretty great. Grow from the ashes. Grow from the ashes is fine. Because if I do decide to settle them, it won't. Alright, ship with the team. Not with the team. Just the two. In that case, I don't think I use the settle yet. I think I'm fine just taking 2 damage. Alright, my turn. Search for Azcanta. This one we will keep on top of the library. This seal away. We'll draw it. We'll play our land. And I think we are fine playing Teferi. Do I want to play Lyra first? Teferi lets us hold up Syncopate and seal away. Naturalize. Boo. That's fine. Alright. Let's draw a card. Untap 2 lands. Another Teferi. So that's fine. We'll go Irrigated Farmland and Torrential Genius. And we'll pass the turn over. I love blue-white control, combat, attackers. I think we're fine letting Teferi take 3 again. If they have a 5-mana play, I want to be able to syncopate it. Like a Tender Shoot Dryad would be pretty good. Oh, you don't have that. Okay. Well, in that case, let's seal away this Druid of the Cow. Draw with Teferi. Cast out's pretty good. Let's play Lyra. The animation is really cool. And step will untap those 2 again. And we'll pass. Lost Legacy. Okay. Probably gonna name Teferi, but that just means we get to protect this one. I know, right? I'm getting Lost Legacy. They're probably gonna name Teferi. I have a Teferi in hand. It's basically like they're discarding a card. I get to draw a card, and all I have to do is just protect this Teferi that I have in play. Or shuffle it back in when it does die with like a commit to memory. So, everything about this feels really good. Alright, yep, so they did name Teferi. We drew a land, sweet. So they know about Settle the Wreckage. I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna go to my turn. Oh. Cleansing Nova. Sweet. So we'll play the card they knew about. Draw. Well, since we do have Settle, I think I'm fine attacking with Lyra. Go to first strike damage. And we'll pass it back. Oh. That is one thing I keep forgetting, is that Teferi's untap is not optional. And they'll concede. Sweet. Castle's Legacy. Yeah. Right? We gotta go back and save that. What do you think about Lost Legacying Nexus of Fate? Like, I could see that, but it's like literally for cards like Approach of the Second Sun or stuff like Nexus of Fate. These, like, I can't beat this card if you play it. But, like, we already had a Teferi in play there, so lesson learned. That is what happens when you play Lost Legacy against I can't win the game cards. So, alright. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. I wonder what the number is on people conceding to blue-white. Just because there's no way, like on Moto, you can't. There's not that desire or ability to win against the clock. So I wonder how many just I'm done with this concedes happen on Arena. Alright. Found an opponent. Let's do this. Alright. So opening hand looks really good. We got a couple tap lands. We've got perfect mana through turn 3. We have an Essence Scatter if it's like a creature deck. The one Negate. Seems pretty good in a draw spell. We will keep this hand all day. Alright, so they mulligan to 6, bottomed their card. We'll play Irrigated Farmland and say go. Alright, basic mountain. Yikes. What? Kargan Dragon Rider. As long as you control a dragon, the 2/2 has flying. I think I want to save my Essence Scatter. I think that's fine. I think I will, however, cycle this Irrigated Farmland since we do this other planes. Alright. Pass it over. I didn't know this card existed. It's like just a 2-mana 2/2. It must be like an exclusive welcome deck or intro deck card. Yeah, we'll take 2. That's fine. Metallic Mimic. See, that's the kind of card I want to Essence Scatter. Alright, my turn. Ooh, Settle the Wreckage is pretty good. We'll pass the turnover. Now we get to cast our Hieroglyphic Illumination, barring they cast some wild non-creature spell. Yep, we'll take 2. It hurts us. Ooh, no plays on 4. Looks like, oh, they missed their land drop. That's good too. Let's draw 2 cards. Sweet. Seal Away is good. Fill the Ruin is not as good, but we'll pass it over. With them missing land drops, I will likely seal away this Kargan Dragon Rider. I think we just need a way to win the game. We've got plenty of lands. So they found land 4. Ugh. Oh wait, never mind. Haha. I was like afraid of this Chandra. And I was like, oh wait, I have a negate. That's good. I like this Memorial to Genius. We'll play that this turn. Probably crack that next turn. Another Chandra. Okay, fine. So here it's your turn. That ability resolves. What did we hit? Skyship Stalker. Oh boy. Okay. Well, hi there, Teferi. You seem like a good answer to Chandra. Let's put that 3rd from the top. Huh. So they have Skyship Stalker, that's a 4 mana play. They only have the 4 mana, so they can't give it haste, since we weren't able to leave up Settle the Wreckage. Catalyst Elemental. Okay. Let's draw a card with Teferi. Disallow is pretty good. That's basically what we wanted to draw. We will untap our lands. This time we remembered to tap them before we went to combat and such. So they're going to try and attack Teferi. We will seal it away, which is great to do in their combat step here because they can't use the mana from Catalyst Elemental if they wanted to sacrifice it. Damage. Oh, that's cool. So like it shows you. I don't think I'm afraid of the Skyship Stalker because I've Settled the Wreckage. I want to use this Disallow for Chandra, so that Stalker will resolve. It shows you on their library that, like, oh, I'm drawing Chandra next turn after you've tucked it. Alright, we have plenty of lands. Hold on. Let's draw with Teferi first. Play the island. I guess that's fine. Let's use Field of Ruin and Island to cycle Irrigated Farmland. Another Settle. Okay. End of turn, we'll untap these two. Then, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, just enough. Tap Settle and Disallow. So they're going to attack with the Skystrip Stalker. Presumably use a Settle. Let's tap our mana. Smart, like... Yeah, oh. Settle the Wreckage. Target you. I don't like ramping them, because they're struggling on mana. They're obviously trying to ramp into something bigger, with stuff like Catalyst Elemental, Chandra. But... I think that's fine. Trying to see... They really ought to play... Yeah, they're supposed to play Chandra here. Because it's the card that we know about. Alright, Cast Out was a good draw. Let's draw with Teferi. Ooh, another Cast Out. Sweet. Sweet. Ooh. Are all set. So next turn we'll cast out whatever they... Oh. We'll cast out whatever they play, and draw with this Memorial to Genius. Volcanic Dragon. Alright, that's fine. Once you're in combat, we will cast Oot, Dragon. End of turn, we will sacrifice Memorial to draw 2 cards. Do some lands. Alright. We are now in the driver's seat. We'll play the Search for Azcanta. Go to our combat, end turn, untap 2 lands, Field of Ruin Island. Boom. Sarkhan Dragon Soul. Oh, well, good thing Teferi's at 5. Because we don't have an actual counterspell for that. So they're going to minus to deal 4 to Teferi. Okay. I think that's cast out worthy. Seal away. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? Oh, we can't check. I think we still want that on top of our library. We have enough. Okay, so we'll transform, search for Azcanta. I don't think we can lose the game now. Let's draw with Teferi. Essence Scatter is great. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Activate Azcanta. Syncopate seems fine. End of turn, we'll untap Island and Azcanta. We'll pass it over. Yeah, so they must have had like mono 6-drops in hand. Diamond Mare, huh? I think you are fine having your 1/3. Let me guess, you're gonna choose red? Yeah. Sure. We'll sync, or we'll scatter that. End step. We'll activate Azcanta. I don't think we need Cleansing Nova right now. I like Blink of an Eye. That way we can do this end of turn with Kicker. Can bounce their Diamond Mare. Draw a card. Oh, we're just doing it. Another Syncopate. Sweet. Let's activate Azcanta. Hit another Teferi as backup. Pass the turn. We'll untap Azcanta and Island. Free Jam Regent. Oh, baby. Let's use our Syncopate for 1, 2, 3. Since they only have 2 lands. We'll go Syncopate X3. Diamond Mare resolves. Combat. I like that it makes the like horse neighing sound. End step Azcanta. We have Disallow, Syncopate, Teferi. Don't think we need Cleansing Nova, so we'll take this pull for tomorrow. Alrighty. Let's draw a card with Teferi. Commit is good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll play out the search for Azcanta. We won't activate. We won't activate it this turn just because we had 8 cards in hand. Now we have exactly 7. So we'll probably be sealing away this Diamond Mare, countering whatever they play this next turn. Alright. Come seal away Come seal away with me. Oh man, this is the welcome deck. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Shivan Dragon cast. Let's go Syncopate X3. Seems good. End of turn Azcanta. Guess we'll take Disallow. Because nothing else of theirs is resolving. Pass it back to us. My turn. We don't need another Teferi. We'll put that in the graveyard. I would not like to transform. Let's draw. Glimmer is good. Draw a card with Teferi. Another Settle the Wreckage. Kind of sad we're missing our land drop, but whatever. I need to discard down to 7. Alright, I think we can discard this extra Settle. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, because it wasn't quite at that point yet. I need to discard a card. So we'll discard Settle the Wreckage. Alright, and lastless, we will Disallow because we showed it to him earlier. Get cast out from Azcanta. I will put that on top of the library. I will not transform. Draw this Ipnu Rivulet. Draw a card with Teferi. Uh-oh. We're getting to the point where we've seen these cards. But that is cool that it shows me that we're getting there. We will untap their 2 lands. And I'm going to discard Commit to Memory. Well, am I? I guess I can discard this Field of Ruin. Teferi's at 6, so we're not in like danger of milling out. I kind of want commit. Yeah, Dragon Egg is fine. It has Defender. It doesn't attack. I will not be activating Azcanta end of turn. Keep that on top. Draw that. Draw a card with Teferi. Play our land. Discard this, Settle the Wreckage. Alright, land is fine. We'll keep that on top. Will not transform. Bless you. Play Arch of Orazca. We're blessed. Hashtag blessed. Almost forgot to activate Teferi. Bless you. I'm going to discard this extra Teferi. So we have commit and disallow. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Would have been a good draw, but that's not happening. I guess I should have used commit. Guess we can still do that here. Put the dragon egg back on top. Go to my turn. Library that. We will decline to transform. Draw this card. Let's ultimate Teferi. And we'll cast Memory. So now we are doing the awesome part of stacking all these triggers, exiling lands. Before we go to combat, we'll cycle this Irrigated Farmland. I'll exile this one. Are we done yet? Let's play another Teferi. Plus, draw a card. Torrential Gearhulk is great. So I wonder when they will concede. Normally opponents concede by this point, but we'll see. End step, let's untap all our blue-white duels. So our hand's like not as good after that, but they have no lands, so it's okay. End of turn. Let's draw a card with Arch. Exile your land. Oops. Syncopate. I think that is fine. going to the graveyard. Draw. I will not transform. Oh, I don't have 7 cards in my graveyard. That's why. Alright. We'll pass the turnover. I have to discard a card. I guess I'll discard a Teferi, because we have 2 of them. If I'd have known that, I probably would have just cast the Gearhulk sorcery speed, because there's nothing they can do. Alright. Attackers, blockers. End of turn, we'll flash in Torrential Gearhulk. And they didn't play a land, so they're going to have to discard. And that is the beautiful game of Magic. They discarded a land? Alright. That's whatever. Draw. Seal away. It's fine. Combat. I'll attack you for 5. One attacker. Sweet. Damage. Like I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could have activated a fairy. Not sure why they haven't conceded yet. I gotta kill him the good way with a 5/6. That's how it's supposed to be done. I mean, that is a way too. I did cast Memory. But, you know. Yeah, the purest way to win. They keep spamming mute. I think they're just like not happy with their predicament. So this is the equivalent of you know, timing out. Or just like letting us sit around here. But I mean, we're totally fine doing that. Like, this is fun. This is what we came for. So, I mean, I guess while we're waiting for them to be done wasting our time, so the reason I am up here at this time of day is I've got a new job, so I can't do the nightly streams, but hopefully this works out and we can do streams during the day, get people to watch. So keep using timeouts, spamming mute. And now we wait. I like these scorpions. These animations are really cool. In fact, I think, Spencer, you did a review of MTG Arena, right? On the YouTube channel? Well, you can go check that out there, too. Get Spencer's thoughts on the client. We also post all of our videos there, if you can't catch us live. make sure you tune into all the other shows on the Constructed Criticism network of shows. In fact, what's Adam's show? Homeward Path. What's that? That was one that I missed. That's a new show. What's that one about? Okay. That's really cool. Oh. So, I guess we have a new podcast done with Adam Spain. It is Homeward Path, a drive home from work podcast for MTG dads. Ooh, Zhalfirin Void. Cool. You get to scry one. One on top? Okay. Let's draw a card. Oh, man. We'll exile that. I will not let them have a single permanent. This is so fun. Yeah. I guess I'll get down their username. I'll put that in the chat here, so I can remember as a quick. There, black, burn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I'd like to continue playing. They've only got one timeout remaining. There we go. My turn. Search for Azcanta. I don't think I need Glacial Fortress since I have this Memorial to Genius. We'll draw. Let's draw with Teferi. Disallow's good. Choose attackers. One attacker. End of turn, we'll untap these two lands, and I will discard Cleansing Nova. I love waiting around for dead opponents. Should I activate Ipnu Rivulet and mill them for 4? Send a message. It was amusing at first, but now this is getting really annoying. I guess I can wait to do that process of reporting them till after. Yeah. Blackburn 1, 2, 3, 4. We have your number. Attack, block. My turn. It's that famous. We'll library that. It's fine. The Bond villain line where it's like, what do you expect me to? What is the line? Oh, Bond says something about expecting him to do something. It's like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. I expect them to die in 2 turns. Discard Negate. Like, I don't even need to activate the Teferi, because I'm already just discarding cards. My hand is perfect. They don't have any lands. Boo-hoo. Try just sending them these. Okay. Now, I'm curious if these these extra time things will last into the next game. I would think so. So, I guess we can talk about how we want to board. I don't know how much I would like to board out. I think this is like a really good matchup with our counterspell suite for their big dragons. Probably board in the extra Wrath and Fumigate. Maybe Lyra's. I'm not sure. I think we'll do kind of what we did this last game, where it's like I trimmed a Glimmer, I trimmed a Search for Azcanta, and I think there was one other spell that I trimmed to have the Fumigate and the 2 Lyras. I think those are fine. Because, yeah, we don't need... Well, Search was very good. I don't know what... I want to reread this card again. So this, I think, I would assume is the, like, Planeswalker deck. Our turn. Glimmer. Guess we'll top that. That's fine. Combat. Attack them for 5. Okay, end of turn. Guess we will discard this Teferi. And they should be dead this next turn. Alright, but I guess we get to wait. At least the scenery is nice. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah, Teferi is a busted Magic card. I'm glad blue-white finally got like a good, decent Planeswalker. Alright, attack, block. My turn. Graveyard that. Decline to transform. Draw. Combat. Attack. One attacker. Damage. Oh look, we win! Woohoo! Finally. Alright, so like we were talking about, I think I trim a search for Azcanta, bring in Fumigate. Oh, I think I also cut the Negate. Chandras are good, but I think we have enough counter spells and removal spells. Maybe I'll bring this Aether Meltdown. That seems fine. So we have 61 cards. Actually, I'll move this back in. Board out the Glimmer. I think that'll be fine. Alright, let's do this again. They're gonna be on the play. That is a-okay with me. Right. Hopefully the wanting to just time us, waste our time, doesn't carry over into this next game. I assume it will, unfortunately. But that is how the cookie crumbles. Let's turn off. Yeah, right. Just play another game in the game. I'm not opposed. How to play Minesweeper. Thank you. Alright. I don't like the sound with that though. Options. Do not play sounds. Alright. This hand looks great-tastic. Start on Irrigated Farmland. We have untapped lands for the rest of it. Counter spells all the way up the curve. We are going to keep and frustrate our opponent. Because that's what we do with blue-white. That's our MO. Oh. They chose not to play their land. Sweet. So I guess they will just be wasting our time. Because there's no way that they would keep a no-lander. Oh, yes. I'll remind them that it's their turn. Oh. This is the most fun. I gotta love people sometimes. So, word to the wise, don't be like this. Be better. Be better than this person. You know, all strategies are there. We may hate like dredge players. We may, you know, be loathed by mono red aggro. All right. So we're gonna be as quick as possible. Hopefully we can draw a Teferi, because I assume they're not going to play this game. I think they've decided that they're not going to make plays and just do nothing. So pretty glad that we have resigned them to that school of thought, but you know. At least play the game. Because they have, they're an aggressive deck. They've got bears and stuff. They can beat this deck. It's just they're choosing not to. So. Unfortunately, because this player is doing this type of thing, it's wasting our time, and I do have to go at 1, so I might not be able to finish this league right now. Alright, I'm going to hold that Irrigated Farmland. We've got 5 lands. I will probably be cycling that. That way we can try and find a Teferi and win this game sooner. So, reminder for those in chat, if you do want to get onto Magic Arena and play this awesome game, we do have a bunch of Arena beta codes to give out. So, I think what we decided is if you do follow our Twitch channel here on Twitch, twitch.tv/PaddyBMtG, message us, we'll see you followed, and we'll get you that Arena code. They've decided to not play lands. I know, right? Only the best. We have plenty of lands, so we'll cycle this Irrigated Farmland, try and find a Teferi, so we can get this thing moving along. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Da, da, da.
I would probably report them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Let's see.
Hit a settings button.
Report a bug? No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I looked into that. Like, these are all like settings things, but not ways to do that. guess, is there a way I can get up? Ah, there we go. Let's open this over here. And while we're waiting, I will do a little research and start the process to report these guys. Or this person. So, sorry for the not as fun match.
Almost out of 10 minutes
Oh, they've decided to concede. Sweet.
anyway. Report him and move on.
Alright.
I would expand that
Come
whole
on.
thing.
Yeah.
Really good games.
Oh, I was doing that in the first game. I was like, good game after like 5 turns of the like, you don't have a land, just concede. Like you're not winning this game. On Magic Arena. But yeah, so I reminded everyone also, yeah, to don't be this person.
Also, don't reward that person. Don't reward them by conceding. Just
Yeah,
open that pack for everybody.
let's do it. Since that last part was so
You go to packs.
packs. There we are. Crack a pack. So common and uncommon wild card and a rare wild card.
Snap!
The triple wild card pack. That was sweet.
Snap!
Play well, get rewarded. Oh, we have no more packs to open. Dang it. That was so fun. Let's keep playing though. Two wins, no losses. Let's go. So let's check out the community forum here. Never mind. We found an opponent. Alright. Come on. There we go. We're playing against Jedi Burrito. We're going first. I think I'm going to keep this hand. We have Search for Azcanta to filter our draws. Unfortunately, these Glacial Fortresses don't come into play untapped, but if we draw an untapped land, we get to play Search on 2 and all of our interactions on 2. So we'll keep this hand. Play Glacial Fortress pass turn. Mountain Bomat Courier. Uh-oh. Ouch. Cast out. Let's go to combat. So I probably am cycling this. Most definitely. In case they're on red-black. Yep. Damage. We'll take 1. Soulscar Mage. Resolve. End of the turn, we will cycle this cast out. Teferi. Okay. Well. We are probably not going to play this Search for Azcanta. Huh. I think we can wait because we have all this 2-mana interaction. We'd like to find our lands, but I think it's unlucky that we did not find that. Kind of hoping that, wishing that Teferi was a Settle the Wreckage or some piece of interaction. So 3 cards under Bomat. I think we just take this damage. We see if they cast something. Alright, so they go Whirly Boy. I think that is worth a Syncopate. Actually, hold on. Oh, can I not undo anymore? Huh. Guess we'll just go for 1. Maybe because of Chandra, I was supposed to save the Syncopate and use the Essence Scatter. Combat, attackers. That resolves. We'll take 2. Rekindling Phoenix. That is 1 I would like to Essence Scatter. And we are now getting to the point. This is kind of ridiculous. I think at this point I am going to seal away the Bomat Courier because they have 4 cards underneath it. They've hit that point of having more cards under the Courier than in their hand. They don't have the mana to cash it in, so there's Hazoret. Ooh, cool animation. Ouch. Hey! We found a land. Alright.
Pretty good spot if you draw another couple lands, because you can
Yeah.
seal away the...
I can, yeah, seal away Hazoret. They only have 2 cards left in hand. We're still at 13. Ether Hub, sure. They're discarding a card. Ribbons, okay. Yikes. That is pretty good. So they have just the 1 card left in hand. We're definitely sealing away Hazoret. At least we can cast Disallow. Okay, they're discarding Unlicensed. Sure. Seal away Hazoret the Fervent. Take 1, go to 8. Alright, let's cycle this Hieroglyphic... Well, interesting. So I have a couple options here. I kind of want to hold up Disallow for this Ribbons, because that's going to be their next play. If they go... So they have Ribbons for 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd like to hit a land, but I think I'm going to hold up the Disallow for their next thing, and I can still cycle this if they don't do anything important. Okay, no blocks. Okay, they did not do anything there, so we'll cycle that. Alright. Field of Ruin. Not bad. We can turn these into colored sources. Glorybringer. Huh. Well, we have Essence Scatter, so I think... I don't really want to reduce my count of lands, so I think we'll just use Glacial Fortress and a Field of Ruin to cast Essence Scatter. Okay, we'll take one. Alright. There's land number 5. So now this turn, I think... we play... Search for Azcanta, hold up Disallow. Ooh, not that. There we go. And next turn we can flip Search by... if they don't cast Ribbons here, by activating Field of Ruin. I guess we have 5 in there, so even if they cast Ribbons, we can still hold up counter. Okay. So Ribbons, Prowess. So Prowess attack for 2. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that transforms our search. Yes. That gets us a land. Yeah, we'll go Graveyard with Disallow. I didn't really want to... That was a tough choice. But... yeah, we have commit. I think that's...
you can play Teferi plus leave up Wolfray.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we can do both. We'll draw a card. Another Teferi, that's pretty good. We'll untap our Glacial Fortresses. We'll send it over. Alright. Bomat Career. Sounds good. I think we can settle with the trigger on the stack. We'll target you. Yeah, they already used the ribbons. Yep, we did that. We counted that last turn with the Disallow. Bye, guys. Hope you find your dad.
The correct meme is I don't feel so.
Oh, there we go. Oh, because it disintegrates. Sweet. All right, Teferi. Glimmer? Oh, yeah.
Definitely activate your...
Azcanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Wait,
no. Oh, no! It's fine, everything is fine. Everything is...
Why don't you just cast the 9?
Oh, like cast the Glimmer? Because once you make a mistake, it then compounds.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Chandra. That is... Hold on. Can we go 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, let's just commit it. That is a really cool feature, though. With hold on. End of turn. Let's destroy Ether Hub. I guess it could have been Dragon Skull Summit. Shuffle away that Chandra. I guess we'll grab Plains. We drew Plains. Alright. Draw a card with Teferi. Essence Scatter is great. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, cast Glimmer. We will bottom Plains, top cast out. Draw 2. End of turn, we'll untap Island and Field of Ruin. Now I've entered the stage of the game where I don't think we can lose that easily. Chain Whirler Durler. Let's just say no. And they'll concede. Sweet. See, this is what the opponent is supposed to do, is concede. They know they're beat.
Did you see you come back from like 2 lands that whole game?
Yeah, yeah. That was a good keep. Good stuff. Alright. So they're playing red-black. So we want Lyra's. Fumigate's not actually real good against red-black, is it? I don't think so. They're not as go wide. I don't think we need Forsakes, although I am all about Aether Meltdown. So let's trim the Negate. I think we have enough interaction there. I think we only want like 1 Cleansing Nova. Oh, I guess we only have the 2 Settles. I think Gearhulk is still fine. I think we board out Search for Azcanta. Yeah, that looks fine. Playing against the Jedi Burrito. Wrap your mind in midichlorians. Alright. So, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand because it has 2 lands seal away with Disallows. And just like last game, we'll find the land that we need. And we'll be fine. This is great. Oh yeah, see? Perfect. Never didn't have it. Let's go. Triple Disallow. Scrounger. Alright. Essence Scatter was a pretty good draw there. We need to hit some lands though. So I'm going to take this 3 and not use the seal away because we did draw this Essence Scatter. Oh yeah. Get out of here, Chain Whirler. Okay. Glacial Fortress is good. Bomac Courier. Okay, that's fine. Since they didn't play a 4, I think this is the turn that we seal away the Scrap Heap Scrounger. Because they would have played another 3-drop before. They would have played that before combat if it was something that we really wanted to counter. Oh, never mind. Okay. Chain Whirler. Oh, we'll play Field of Ruin and pass the turn. They're missing black mana, which this Field of Ruin will be good for if they do end up drawing a black source. Yeah, we're going to counter that Chain Whirler. We'll take 4. Ouch. Okay. So here, this is an interesting spot. I guess we could play, we do this Blink of an Eye, which is pretty good. I guess that gives us a reason to play Teferi, untap our lands, and play Blink of an Eye. Alternatively, we could, like, just tuck the Chain Whirler. But then our Teferi dies to the Bomat Courier, so, yeah. So we'll draw. That's not bad. End step, we'll untap our blue-white duels. We'll pass it over. Alright. Walking Ballista X1, huh? Okay. So they played that before combat, which tapped them out. So they can't cast the Chain Whirler again. So I think in response to this Bomat Courier, we're going to Blink of an Eye without Kicker, return Chain Whirler to your hand. We can counter that back on the way down. Hopefully it gets to a point where we can disallow this Bomat trigger. That would be sweet. When they go to, like, sacrifice it, discard their hand, that's part of the cost. So we can disallow that trigger. So they lose all the cards underneath and the cards in hand and their creature. That will be sweet. Oh, they attacked me. Interesting. Alright, well, let's draw a card with Teferi. Cleansing Nova's pretty good. We'll play that. We'll untap these 2 lands here. So next turn they're going to play Goblin Chain Whirler. Unless they have a better play. But we have double Disallow up. Hopefully we can get to the point where we can cast like a Cleansing Nova. I don't know if I really want to disallow this PNLR because I can just cast. Gives me a reason to cast Cleansing Nova this next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna let that resolve. So combat, they're attacking me. I kind of want to cast out this Bomat Courier in response. Well, get some 4 cards. No, I'm just going to be doing that next turn anyways with the Cleansing Nova. That's fine. Alright. My turn. Alright. Let's draw with Teferi. Okay. Memorial to Genius. Does that get me the requisite mana? It doesn't. So I'm going to play the Plains so that I have the mana after I cast this Cleansing Nova with the Teferi untap to make sure I get 1. We will destroy all creatures. Uh-oh. So yeah, we're going to get shot with the Ballista. They're going to crack this Bomat Courier. I would assume. I wish I had 1 more mana to be able to counter that. So they kept Ribbons in. Interesting. Alright, so end of turn, we will untap Irrigated Farmland and Field of Ruin with double Disallow up. So I think we're almost there. Soulscar Mage is fine. We can cast that out. Scrap Heap Scrounger is less fine. They don't have black yet, so I think I'm fine. Come on. Disallowing that. Ballista X1. Okay. So we're not out of the woods yet. Essence Scatter was a decent draw. Let's plus Teferi. We drew land. If I play Plains, I can cast the Cast Out, untap 2 lands, so that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana this next turn to be able to do Disallow and Essence Scatter. But we do only need 5 for the plays that we have, so I'm going to play the tap land and Memorial to Genius. So this turn, let's make them use the Ballista. Cast out target Ballista. They'll shoot us, that's fine. Oh, they shot Teferi. Okay, cool. Perfect. So untap 2 lands. We need blue sources to cast both these spells. So untap Island, or sorry, Irrigated Farmland and Memorial to Genius. And they concede. Sweet. Huh? I can go at 1. We can finish this up. Yeah.
Crack that.
Oh yeah, baby. Claim the prize. We'll crack this pack. Okay, shock. Pioneer. Rare is Scape Shift? Well, if they ever introduce Modern onto Arena, no. Probably not going to happen, but, you know. Let's go back. So we must have completed our quest, then, of casting 20 white spells. Let's go back to our league. Play another round. Let's keep that blue-white train rolling. Whew. Yeah, so blue-white's good. Blue-white is still good. I think we can derive that from playing. Let's see, has anyone said anything? No. How do I do this? Okay. So there's those instructions. Let's load up. Opponent goes first. You know what? We're on the draw. I believe we've got this Hieroglyphic Illumination if we don't hit. I'm going to keep this hand. We've got Plains Island. We'll play the island first so we can cycle into it. Oh, baby. And we found a search for Azcanta. Let's go. Say that on Basic Forest. Luckily, we haven't hit Llanowar Elves yet. No turn 2 plays, huh? Alright, well, cool. Let's play Search for Azcanta. Kinda wish this was a Glacial Fortress, but, you know. We can't have everything. Oh, Teamer! Spire Bloof. Teamer Ramp, huh? Okay. We will keep that on top. Yeah, that was like the best top ever. Now we have all our counter spells up. We're good to go. Play an Hour Promise. Heaven. Just putting it in your graveyard, huh? Alright. X damage to each creature without flying. Yeah, we're gonna negate that. I don't think we're... We could cycle Hieroglyphic Illumination to get closer to... flipping Azcanta, but I think we're hitting our... we have our 4th land, so we can cast it for 2 cards. So we'll just let them do that. Syncopate, huh? I think we're fine just topping that. Let's keep that in the library. We'll play our land, we'll pass it over. I am fine just sitting behind a wall of counterspells. End of turn, no plays. We will cast Hieroglyphic Illumination. Sweet. Alright, we will bin Search for Azcanta with Search for Azcanta. What do we draw? Hopefully a land. I think. Guess we're waiting on them. Okay. It's not a land. That's fine. I would have liked that to have been a land, but we have all this action. I think we'll be fine. Okay. That is a land, so we'll keep that on top. We will play Irrigated Farmland. And we'll pass the turn. Walking Ballista. Well, let's, for one, let's use an Essence Scatter there. And then they have 5 left, so they're going to Hour of Promise, which plays right into our Syncopate for 1. Get out of here with that ramp. Seal away. We've already got one of those, so I think we are fine binning that. Up to 6 cards now in our graveyard. We do land. Perfect. So now we're pretty much set up to just crush it. Cast out. I think we're fine bidding that and transforming our search. Oh, baby. Teferi, where have you been all my life? Draw a card. It's a Syncopate. That's not bad. No one ever sees the second Syncopate coming. So we'll untap these 2 lands. Send it back. No place from our opponent so far. Oh. Hour of Devastation. That's convenient. I guess we will be mana efficient and syncopate that for 3. Because I've got 2 lands up. Yeah. Alright, we'll draw with Teferi. Settle the Wreckage is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's 1, 2, 3. Let's activate Azcanta. Let's grab another Teferi. End of the turn. We'll untap Azcanta Island. We'll pass it over. Sifter Worm. Nah. Alright. That's enough for them to concede. So this is the Teamer Sifter Worm 4-color ramp deck. I don't think we need all the Essence Scatters. In fact, I think most of their deck isn't creatures. So I want to board those out. I do, however, want that other Negate. Other Negates. And then I think Lyra's pretty good against them. The Settle the Wreckages aren't as good. I like Cleansing Nova, because I think they play a lot of enchantments as well. So I'll board out a couple of these. Alternatively, I could board into like the creature package of History of Benalia's, but I like our spot. I also think maybe one of these Forsake the Worldlies is fine, because that hits their ramp spells and such. Maybe I only want one. I'll keep one Essence Scatter, and I'll board out one Cleansing Nova. So we'll have one of each Wrath effect, and then I think that's a pretty decent balance. I'm pretty sure this is a good matchup for us as well. The ramp deck has to be proactive. We get to sit back on our counter spells and keep them from doing what they want to do. And the more they sit and wait, the more time we have, which is also very good. Alright. So this hand doesn't have any of the early interaction that we want, but it has all of our colors. And draw spell, threat. I think we're supposed to just keep this hand. We'll play Memorial to Genius on turn 1. Drawing Island is pretty good. Cycle Desert of the Fervent. But what if I had a... What if I had a Search for Azcanta on turn 2, opponent? I wish I could have punished them. We'll pass it over. Drawing that Disallow was pretty key. So we're going to cast Spring. That's fine. Let's go to our turn. Play out this Glacial Fortress, pass it over. Hopefully we get to disallow an Hour of Promise here. That'd be great. One, two, three. I don't think I care about this Gift of Paradise. That's fine. Let's go to our turn. Ooh, we do Forsake the Worldly. That's nice. Let's just play our land, pass it over, see what they do. If they don't do anything, I will probably draw 2 cards with Hieroglyphic or Forsake the Gift of Paradise to cut them off a mana source. Another Gift of Paradise, that's fine. You've got 4 mana available to them. Yeah, so end of turn we'll cast this Hieroglyphic Illumination. Oh man. Okay, I think I'm going to wait a turn. Because they're holding up Negate, but the Cleansing Nova can destroy both those Gift of Paradises. And because of that, I'm going to discard this Seal Away. Probably could have kept the Wraths in over the single target removal. In fact, for game number 2, or game number 3, if it gets to that point, I think I'm going to board out the Seal Aways. Spring, yeah, you got it. So I've got 2 copies of mine in the graveyard. I've got 4 mana up. I think it's time to pull the trigger on this Forsake the Worldly. End of turn, we'll exile the one that's on. There. Okay. Lyra's a good draw. I think we're still waiting. I think we're fine waiting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana they have. Got 1 energy. Alright, Hour of Promise. I am going to disallow. Alright. So I've got 3 cards in hand. I will likely be casting... Okay, so they're trying to find action. I think this is the opportunity here. They're casting a main phase Mind. I'm going to cast this Torrential Gearhulk in response. And we're going to disallow that. Target Mind. This next turn we have Syncopate up with Essence Scatter. They decided to try and play a Worm. Alright. Cutting the Gearhulk to put ribbons in the yard. That's fine. Ooh. Teferi's good. Let's go to combat. We'll attack with our Torrential Gearhulk because there is no haste creatures out of this deck. Go to damage. Let's play Teferi. We'll have 4 mana up for Syncopate and Essence Scatter. We did hit our land drop, that's nice. untap 2 lands, we'll untap Island and Irrigated Farmland. Struggle, huh? Okay, that's fine. I wasn't planning on... I mean, the Gearhulk was a way to win the game, but we also have this Lyra. So they have 5 mana remaining. Wonder what they're gonna do. They don't have... They use their, like, Gift of Paradise land to do that. So they don't have the mana to cast Mind or Ribbons. They have just 2 cards left in hand. They don't have 7 mana, so they can't cast Sifter Worm. That's all good. But I think we have turned the corner here, being able to untap with Teferi. And I think we can safely play Lyra this next turn. We will definitely see when we draw our card. Looks like they have a tough choice to make here, it would seem. But they use their energy for the Ether Hub, so I don't know what their options are. We've got 3 of these Hash Up Oasises. Oasi? How is that plural? I'm kind of curious about that. Just waiting on them. Yeah, I don't know what they're deliberating on. I guess they could cast Survive. So we like shuffle our graveyards. But I don't have an Azcanta out, so I'm not really incentivized to do that. Huh. So they've used their timeouts. It's not like they're not doing the stalling thing like our second red opponent did. I would think. Okay, so they're conceding? That's weird. Okay, sweet. Did it again. All right. Reward. What do we get? A dragon egg. Cool. So, yeah, let's play our last round. See if we can't get that trophy, baby. Let's go. This would be my first on-stream trophy if we get it, so... whatever, it's a 5-0. It's technically a trophy. It's the same thing! Don't ruin this for me, Spencer! Okay, here we go. Sarkhan versus Jace. Let's do it. on Ixalan. That's pretty cool. Ugh. Okay. So this hand has a Field of Ruin and Plains as the lands. I would have kept if this Field of Ruin was an island, so we could cycle our Hieroglyphic Illumination. But as it stands, the only... Well, am I ever supposed to mulligan this hand with Seal Away as like early interaction? We have the Seal Away. You know what? And we're on the play. I like it less on the play. I think we do have to mulligan. Unfortunately. Let's see if they decide to keep their hand. 2, 3, 4. Alright. This hand has the lands that we need to cast our spells. I will bottom Ipnu Rivulet. We'll play Plains, and we'll pass it over. Hopefully they're not a really like fast aggressive deck. Alright, my turn. Blink of an eye. That's good. Although we might... Oh, we're playing the mirror. Here we go. So our draws have been pretty good with Disallow and Blink of an Eye. I also am liking that we kept a hand with 5 lands, because in these blue-white control mirrors, it's all about hitting your land drops. Okay. So, where drawing Fumigate would have been probably like one of the worst things in like the old list, drawing the Cleansing Nova. Ooh, Arch of Orazca is good. We'll hold on to that though. We'll play all of our non-Archie lands. Until we don't have any other lands to play. But these Cleansing Novas aren't the worst thing, because we can destroy enchantments. Alright, Glimmer of Genius was a good land for them to draw. Alright. We have 6 lands. Yeah, I'm not ready to run this Teferi out there. We'll pass it over. Alright. Drawing land was good. We'll keep posturing that we have counter spells. I cracked a Memorial, huh? Guess I could disallow that ability. Makes him lose a land and nets us a card. I'm about that. I think we're supposed to do that. Still leaves us with Blink and Cast Out available. They have to discard a card, so discard Fumigate. Alright, now that we have second Teferi, I am more inclined to cast it. Syncopate for 3. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. All right. So they have Teferi now, which is not good. All right. Found land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would give us 9 permanents. So here I'm trying to decide whether I want to cast out or cast Teferi and like tuck. I think I'm going to go with the Teferi option. Cancel, huh? Okay. Well, we are certainly losing this game right now. It's very keen of them to tap their 2 lands. Alrighty. Well, let's try cast out. Hopefully. Okay. While they have no blue up, I think I'm going to kick this Blink of an Eye on the Teferi. Alright. Search for Azcanta will be good. If it resolves. But they have so many cards in hand, it's kind of insane. Yep, Teferi resolves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just have to discard. Scratch that. Okay. They have a search of their own. We have 4 cards. They have 5. Huh. I think I'm going to cast this Cleansing Nova to destroy their search for Azcanta. I'm not really doing anything else with it. play our search for Azcanta. That resolves, and now we're blessed. So now we can catch up on cards with this Arch of Orazca, and we just got to deal with these Teferis, which I think I am totally fine with committing that. Okay, so they untap my lands. Ooh, they untap my lands. Alright, end of turn, we're going to commit Teferi. So, oh man, hopefully we get to punish them for this. So, we might be able to catch up on cards here. So, they're gonna use a counterspell on that. So our memory's in our graveyard. We would love to bin Search for Azcanta, transform our Search for Azcanta, and we'll draw a card. It's a Glacial Fortress. Okay. I think I'm going to cast Memory. I don't think... so 1, 2, 3, 6. That leaves me like 5 mana up. Yeah, I'm going to cast Memory. Huh. We played our land for the turn. Okay. So our cards weren't as good. We will probably cycle this farmland. But now we have a flip search. We kind of caught up on cards. Hopefully they didn't draw as well. But I think this gives us a decent shot. Didn't like that we drew the Cleansing Nova. Oh, they're just tapping their lands. Okay. I was like, what are they doing? That makes sense. Alright. Let's end step, activate Azcanta. We already have it as in Scatter, so I guess we'll take Settle. Alright, they discarded Fumigate. We drew Seal Away. Not quite what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to cycle this Irrigated Farmland so I can try and find an answer for this Teferi. But so well, I guess I could have played our other Search for Azcanta. Yeah, now that I have to like discard a card, that's no fun. Let's discard this Settle. We're not casting that anytime soon. This Teferi is getting real close to ultimate here. I'll let that resolve since he let me do that. So we will activate Azcanta end of turn. Ooh. think I will take the Disallow. And we'll draw a card with Arch. All right. So, what do we do here? I guess we activate Azcanta, because we need to find a way to deal with this Teferi. Guess we'll take Glimmer. Lets us see the most cards. Played our land. Yeah, I think they just were able to set with Teferi. I discard 3 cards. We'll discard Seal Away, and Essence Scatter. So we kind of did a desperate memory, but okay. Oh, interesting. So they're not going for it yet. They plus their Teferi. Interessant. So let's Glimmer. We'll bottom that. We'll keep Blink of an Eye on top, because that deals with the Teferi. And we'll kick Blink of an Eye. Target that Teferi. We actually might be in this. Okay. Negate. That's fine. We'll let that resolve. Okay. Sweet. Glad I held on to that. So now we have Teferi with Disallow backup. And Teferi can tuck their Teferi. Let's do this right. So blue, 1. Use our Disallow. Target, cancel. Oh man. Oh baby, here we go. So they've got a bunch of like board wipes and stuff in hand. This is exactly what we were looking for. Let's tuck that Teferi. See you, dude. We played our land. We have. I will play this Search for Azcanta. Uh-oh. And we will pass it back over. End of turn, I'll untap our lands. Probably these 2 Glacial Fortresses. Cast out, huh? Alright, that's fine. With that ability on the stack, let's actually shuffle away. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Hold on. That doesn't work. Well, now that we've committed here... Uh-oh. They don't have any non-basics. I thought I was untapping lands. Never mind. That's not good. Okay. Search for Azcanta. We will top that to Teferi. We will decline to transform. Let's draw. We'll play this Ipnu Rivulet. Let's cast this Cleansing Nova. Get back our Teferi. Let's draw a card. Cast out's good. End of the turn, we'll untap a couple islands. I think we're back in this. It took a while, but... Alright, cast out. Let's activate search and response. Find Disallow. We'll let that resolve. This way we can cast out their cast out end of turn. So cast out, target your cast out. We still have Disallow up. Oh, what? Oh, that was end of our turn. Okay. Never mind. Our opponent conceded. Sweet. Alright, so in this matchup, the Sealaways are pretty bad. I like the Cleansing Novas. I don't like the Settles. And we're going to bring in these Knight of Graces. Uh-oh. Come on. And these History of Benalias. And these Lyras. Where? Hold on. Why is it being dumb? Uh-oh. Let me try change the layout. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we have Let's change layout again. 62. Oh, we want these extra negates. Uh-oh. Come on. No. Ugh, that's frustrating. I wish I had more time to sideboard. Hopefully it saved those changes. Maybe we have 65 cards. But alright, well. This hand seems very fine. Looks like they're on a mulligan. They top their card. Right, lead on the Irrigated Farmland. And they conceded. Okay. Well. They must have topped something weird or kept a bad hand and decided to concede. Sweet. Well, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 5-0. 5-0 hype, baby! What's our reward? Reliquary Tower. Right. 5 wins, no losses. Holla at your boy. Let's claim this prize. 2100 gold. Alpine Moon. Cleansing Nova. Mythic. Immortal Sun. Okay. Sweet. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks everyone for joining us here live and on YouTube. Again, make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/thetrophymages. That's the best way to support us as streamers. You can catch us every day, Sunday through Thursday. I'm streaming Tuesday and Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And the other gentleman will be at our regularly standard time of 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the CCMTG Twitch page. So make sure you come and give us a follow there. Thanks for everyone watching on YouTube. Thanks to our sponsors, Inked Gaming. Make sure you check those guys out. And all the other awesome shows that we have on the Constructive Criticism Network at constructivecriticism.com. Again, thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.